Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have another bomb reading. We hope you guys are well. And Sagittarius, it's going to be a really interesting reading, and we have somebody here, I believe, who's really interested, not even interested, somebody who loves you. Yeah, interesting is, that's what I'm seeing here so far. I have not placed the cards down here. We're using a different deck today, yeah, but the way it looks here is that somebody loves you and that they are concerned here. They want to know the future. Like, here's a little girl here. She's a witch and she's holding the crystal ball, right? So she's trying to understand the future. It can be about somebody who pain has kind of diminished, right? We have the noose reversed. This talks about anxiety kind of going away, right? And can even be self-sabotage. Somebody could have self-sabotaged themselves here. You could be saying, what? Yeah, but it's more common than you think. Trust me. I just had somebody here on the couch that I was helping, right? And somebody, it's not really true about somebody on the couch, but I do have a couple of people I am helping, definitely. And this talks about, the time diminishing here, diminishing the pain, but it also talks about somebody who feels like, well, maybe the past is completely over, or whatever I have done has ruined something, kind of, or maybe I have learned from it, and for sure, I feel like somebody learned in this reading, but maybe that was just to teach me, possibly. Yeah, and somebody could have definitely self-sabotaged themselves, right? Even the word doesn't sound good, does it? No. Interesting how I feel like I'm not sure really what it means, within the Latin root, because saboteur, it's a French word, I believe. They have it in Spanish, or it's Latin, right? But it's interesting. I feel like it means that you don't know something, and really, you don't know yourself, really was what that means. So you sabotage yourself. Yeah. Some people know they're sabotaging themselves. They do. But they still don't really know themselves, or they wouldn't do that, right? No. So, here, she doesn't know what the future is going to be. And before we begin, though, Sagittarius, if you would like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. They're lots of fun. They're accurate. I'm a Silva grad. And we do the tarot spread at the end. So, this is unique, additional insight for you. We typically do them on the phone, but you can get a video if you insist, no problem. And then if you would like, I have a tarot reading unto itself if you would like that. And if you would like a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, that link is below. Okay, let's get into it, Sagittarius. And somebody feels less threatened than they did, but they're wondering here, I feel like they're wondering if their pain was in vain, or it will kind of maybe help them in a way, like just with their kind of self-knowledge and things like that. Or, yeah, did I learn, and can I live a happier life? And here's the tree. This is wisdom. And it talks about, roots. It can, of course, the tree of life. They don't call this a tree of life, but they call it the tree. And it's, and we have the hedgehog. And the tree of life is about wisdom, for sure it is, from the Kabbalah teachings. And it is, from what I have this deck here, and from what I've read, it is spot on. Yeah, it is very, very cool. But the hedgehog is here, and this is about vulnerability. Yeah, and here's a little hedgehog. He's real cute, too. He is. And then we have farewell. So that's really interesting to me, because somebody, like, she's hugging the dragon here, right? And she's saying goodbye. I feel like there's an ending here, and I'm not sure if it's an ending because this is not somebody who wants an ending with you, Sagittarius. They're trying to figure out with this crystal ball kind of how you're going to receive them. I'm pretty sure. And because this person, yeah. And so, but the farewell card, they could be, maybe they feel too, they said goodbye to you, and that has put you in a very vulnerable place with the hedgehog. Maybe you felt threatened with the noose reversed. That could be the case. Maybe they think they kind of knocked you off your balance because with the hedgehog and the noose over here, even if it is reversed, and the tree in between. That can be kind of knocking somebody's stability down, kind of. It can. But I feel like this is really this person who kind of went through this, and they definitely could have sabotaged themselves. Yeah. I feel like they're saying goodbye to somebody else, but only you guys will really know that, right? Yeah. So let's see what else we have here. And, you know, with the sabotage here, I feel like this person loves you and they didn't know. Because why would you sabotage? I was talking about that earlier, about the word. Yeah. I'm definitely a wordsmith. If you guys want to send me interesting words in the comment, I'll be glad to look at it, right? Let's see what we have. And so today we have a different deck, we do, and it is different. So I beg your pardon, you guys. So kind of bear with me, right? Yeah. So let's see what we have here. It is a Celtic cross, but it's different. Yes, it is, Sagittarius, right? It's a different Celtic cross. There's all kinds. For sure there is. Just like there's all kinds of, I don't know, jelly beans, kind of, right? Yeah, okay. The other day I was doing some lady psychic reading, and I go, you like jelly beans? She goes, they're sitting right here, right? Yeah. Let's see what we have. All right. Lots of majors here. We have the Moon, the Hanged Man, the Strength card, and we have the Magician. That's a major reading. Wow. Okay. So, excuse me. Now, Sagittarius, this could be maybe a question you are asking, or it can be like what you're asking about in this reading, right? And we have the Four of Cups, and he sits here, and, you know, the horse is in the back, and it's not the typical Four of Cups, but like he kind of doesn't know what to do here, or he's definitely in major thought, right? He is, and we'll look at that Four of Cups because it's an older deck, but I didn't use it a lot, no, but it's kind of cool here for sure. A young man beside a lotus flower pond. Okay, so yeah, the lotus flower, is definitely related. Here are the flowers, right? Definitely related to the chakras. Yes, they are. And the wisdom and enlightenment for sure. And let's see, and then we have, this talks about exuberance or uncertain feelings. Yeah. So somebody has uncertain feelings. The same person who's looking into the crystal ball. Yeah. Right? The same person. So uncertain feelings. Like you can tell by his face here, he doesn't know what's going to happen, kind of, or maybe what to do. But let's continue. And weariness, yeah, tired, decaying joy, yes, refusal, insight, reflection, new possibilities, anticipation. So this is about somebody in the reading, Sagittarius. Maybe that's the person you're questioning, but this is somebody who's not happy, but kind of wanting happiness, could be really moving into happiness here. I feel like if you accept them, yeah, I'm pretty sure here. But let's see what else, right? Maybe you want this person to accept you because this is about excitement, but, the polar opposite, right? Everything is like a duality in this world or, in a polarity, right? And so it talks about, exuberance, which is excitement, but it also talks about, decaying joy. This is somebody who is in reflection, major. And the moon is here, and this is... the moon is like the problem here. Yeah, it's the crossing energy. It is. And so that moon is momentary obstacles. Look at that. It's because the moon talks about confusion too. It does. And that's why this lobster, he thinks he's a teddy bear or something, right? And he's, all freaked out. Not freaked out, but kind of completely off balance here. And I suppose irrational. There's a better word for it, but he is, and he's trying to claw at the moon here, and he's a trip here. So this is somebody who feels really kind of shook up here, emotionally challenged here by the situation. Yeah, they do, and maybe that is you. This can talk about momentary obstacles, problems, and distractions. And this is somebody who's on an emotional roller coaster. This is the same person here who is sitting here, Sagittarius. Maybe you're questioning, your question is about this person, right? Or your reading is about them, but definitely. But this is somebody who doesn't know what they what they're going to do here, and they're really kind of um, feeling overwhelmed for sure. Okay, so now we have the motivation or the reason to ask. So this is like the Ten of Wands, and I feel like what this is that here's this person, and these 10 wands are, I don't know if there's one in his stomach or not, but here's Saturn up here. So these are karmic lessons. Yeah, there's Saturn, if you can see Saturn, right? Saturn's great, if you are looking for discipline and structure in your life. It's really great, right? Yeah, climbing the corporate ladder, but I can talk about those things. But this, because it's the 10th house of ambition, but Saturn is about teaching karmic lessons. Yeah. And so the Ten of Wands are here. Somebody's afraid, Sagittarius, that you're this person, not somebody, not anybody out in the street, right, that you bump into and you realize that, they didn't take a shower this morning. No, I don't mean that type of person. It's somebody you know, right? And so the Ten of Wands is here, and it's this person here who is unsure. I feel like, once again, if you want them back, or if you want them, or if you care for them, something like that, if you still care. Yeah, definitely. And so this shows up in the unknown, but this is kind of really what somebody wants to know here. That's why this person sitting here with the Four of Cups is trying to understand. They are asking the question here, and that is your person, I believe. Does Sagittarius want me? Yeah, that's it. And, I'm not sure if this is want you back, or I don't know, but you definitely didn't meet them and bump into them in the street last week. No, not that type of somebody from the recent past, right? Not that type. And the Hangman shows up here, and Sagittarius, the Hangman is the past, right? Decreasing influences. So maybe there was a Pisces here that is kind of moving out of the picture. It's possible, because this can be a person. We know all the archetypes in the major arcana are people. Right? We know that, right? And they're not all the time, but they can represent a person, a process, and sometimes like a feeling, right? Or definitely, or kind of a perspective as well, right? Everything's perspective. And so here's the Hangman. We'll get a card on that. It sits in the past, or the decreasing influences. And now we have the Empress. Okay, let's move the camera back so you guys can see here. And somebody could be, being let go here. We have farewell, and this is the Hangman over in the past. Somebody could have been sacrificed here, and you may be this Empress, Sagittarius, right here, right? Yeah, a real pretty one. Yeah, they're supposed to be pretty, right? So she has all these jewels on here, right? And here's the bird offering her a ruby. Wow. And here's the world over here, the globe, but basically, yeah, very interesting here. And so this is, somebody sacrificed something here, and this person did, because that's what the farewell is. Somebody said goodbye to somebody here. I'm not sure who that was. I also feel like this, because it's in the past, and it's a decreasing influence. We could say that somebody was enlightened in the past, but that's not what this is about here. I highly doubt it. Maybe about you, it could be too, but this is, it could be, seeming in the past. But if this is decreasing influences, somebody could be kind of leaving here and being said farewell to, because the Hangman represents a sacrifice, and that's what he's doing. He's sacrificing over here, right? And he said, let me get down. I want to have a beer, right? And some nachos. So forget this, right? And so maybe. And so now we have, Sagittarius, we have the potential. This is for possible developments, the Strength card here. So this means that this person knows, if they have courage here, that this could work out in their favor. Because remember the lady here, the little witch here, who says, is this going to work out for me, the future? Yeah, with her. And pain is subsiding in this reading for somebody, or anxiety. It could just be anxiety. So, once the anxiety subsides, this is when people have courage, right? They don't usually have courage when they have anxiety. In fact, they usually experience fear, because they're sisters. Yeah, they are. Or brothers, or or kissing cousins, something like that. And we have the Eight of Pentacles here. And this card is the future or increasing influences. Yeah, this is interesting. And she is looking at her rose bush here with 8 pentacles. This is a beautiful card, this woman here. And let's look at the Eight of Pentacles to see what their version is here. Yeah, and let's see. Yeah, this is a German deck. Awesome and cool. Let's see what we got. And yeah, it's nice to have changed a little bit. And we have the woman looks down at a rose, which is surrounded by 8 pentacles. This is about wisdom, reason, skill, being humble. Yeah, somebody's humble here, for sure, because they miss you. This person, not somebody. Their first name is not some, and their last name is not Buddy, right? No. Maybe they're a buddy, though. They could be a friend. They could. But, you know, this Eight of Pentacles over here, this is about wisdom and skill. Somebody knowing here, I feel like and wisdom is really through enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment, or it just usually is. And some people already have it, right? They just kind of go through life like that, basically. And those are the people who, you know, enjoy good health and happiness in their life because they already have this understanding, right? They do. Some of us are born like that, but most of us are not, right? And so we have to learn this a little bit. But wisdom, yeah. Wisdom is applied knowledge, right? Cleverness, fulfilling work, ambition, vanity, and greed. Okay, so vanity and greed, you know, right, could be in the reverse here. But it can still be in the upright because that's how they have these cards. This is in the near future. This is not about vanity or greed. This is about somebody who has learned here with the wisdom, and they're coming humble. Yeah, they are, Sagittarius. That's why she's worried over here with her crystal ball. She wants to see you in that ball, and you're kissing her, you know, or you're this person. They do. Your person, whoever this person, whoever your person is, right? Here's a King of Pentacles. Maybe it's him. He looks like somebody called a famous podcaster that used to be. The last name was Savage. Yeah. And let's see what we have here. The King of Pentacles. Let's look over here. Let's see what the king talks about. We know he's holding his pentacle right here, and he's happy because I got money here, and his house is, you know, it's like a palace, or he's in this palace, you know, ambience here. And where are the pentacles? And they are last. Okay, so the king is the friendly king on his throne. All right, in the background, there's a Capricorn on top of a rock. Maybe this is somebody who's a Capricorn. Here's the goat. He is a Capricorn. This talks about a capable business person, a businessman, a businesswoman, possibly diligent, patient, talented in math, could be. He's holding a pentacle, right? Right, and so, which is a coin, right? Wealthy, could be a, you know, prudent, tender, Epicurean, maybe somebody who likes to cook here, possible, and then tender. I feel like epicure is not just what you eat, though. I feel like it's not. It's kind of, yeah, prudent, tender. Yeah, and you know, in the reverse could be greedy and stubborn, but it's not in the reverse, right? None of these are in the reverse. But yeah, this is beautiful here. Diligent and patient. Yeah, and this person might be coming with money, Sagittarius. Yeah, and that King of Pentacles is sitting in the person of the questioner. Yeah, see, this is your person here. Definitely. Wow, check that. Yeah. Okay, so they don't have to be an earth sign, though. Sagittarius could be somebody with money or any, you know, talented, humble. I think it was saying humble here. It could definitely be. That could be the case. Now, yeah, I thought we were gonna. Oh, we did. Okay, let's look at the magician. And the magician, the surroundings of the questioner, how the questioner or is perceived by others. The magician. All right, so the magician can do everything, right? Yeah, he can. So you could be seeing this person, Sagittarius, or they see you as somebody they can really manifest with. Yes, I feel like that's the case in this reading. I'm pretty sure here. Or how the questioner or the situation is perceived by others. Definitely, maybe the questioner here, but. You know, the questioner could be both of you. You could be waiting for this person, but it's definitely the person holding the crystal ball here. I need to know, right? Need to know. Yeah, yeah. And so let's see what they have to say about their magician, Sagittarius. And yeah. With his mental power, the magician rules the four elements. See? Somebody who can do anything. Determination, skill. And this is about somebody who is determined. And they don't know what's going to happen here. That's why he's scratching his head here like, oops, uh-oh. And Prince of Cups is here, and here he is, right? Looks like kind of a cutie, I don't know, Latino, Middle Eastern guy. He's pretty cute here. The Prince of Cups. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, and he is the Knight of Cups, right? Pretty much. And a young man with a scorpion on his arm. Could be a Scorpio here. Could be. Apparently, it is very difficult to judge him. Yeah, this is somebody who is kind of private here. This is in your hopes and fears. This you don't know what to make of this person, Sagittarius. That's how it looks here. You're not sure like how to gauge them, right? It could be somebody who maybe kept secrets, or they're secretive. It doesn't always mean, if somebody's secretive, it doesn't necessarily mean that, they have this grand plan to, I don't know, take you to another country and and leave you there, in the middle of the forest, right? It doesn't mean it's anything like, bad or like evil or anything like that. No, secretive can just mean somebody who's kind of private, right? They keep their affairs secret. It doesn't always mean anything negative. Yeah, that's a Scorpio energy too. It is. Scorpios are they can be like private or sometimes secretive. Yeah. And so mysterious, inviting, it's very difficult to judge him. This is in your hopes and fears. And, in a bad way, you could maybe you don't trust them, right? Because in the reverse, that can be unscrupulous, right? And in the outcome, Sagittarius, which is is the Three of Swords. Wow. And so, yeah, and somebody could be being let go here. It's not you, Sagittarius. No, it's not. Because this person feels like you're a magician and you're this beautiful empress. And yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about the Strength card here. No, we didn't. But the Farewell card is here. And let's go back right now to the Strength card. And that sits in the number. This is the potential, chances, possible development. Oh, I did talk about it. I said if there's courage here, there's definitely this person believes if there's courage here that this may go their way. Yeah, because that's exactly what Time's Arrow thinks, feels kind of, well, did I just deal with did I just kind of experience a painful experience with Sagittarius? Or, is there something I learned here where I can, turn this around, something like that, or I can manifest Sagittarius into my life? And the Strength card is basically saying, yes, with courage, it's definitely a possibility here. And that person knows that. Yeah, your person. And and so the Three of Swords sits here in the potential. This could simply be an aspect that will become meaningful. And this could be saying that you broke this person's heart, Three of Swords, or they broke yours. Because there's wisdom here with the tree. And then there's another card that spoke about wisdom. So there's wisdom here. And so with that wisdom, it could have been heartbreak, right? That's how a lot of people go through the dark night or heartbreak or some terrible experience, trauma, and they awaken, right? They just awaken and they start to live in a completely different way. But sometimes they have to go through the pain, right? And the Three of Swords in this meaningful aspect, which is interesting, is in a dark courtyard, three people dressed in black stand in front of a rose pierced by three swords. Sorrow, merciless separation. Yeah, and we see farewell here. It's possible your person feels heartbroken by you, but I feel like there's something else going on here where somebody separates from somebody because you are really the one. Remember, the man who sits here, Sagittarius, is the man who really wants something to happen and he doesn't know what's going to happen with it. Yeah, this is about love, and somebody is in love with you. And this is, the Magician sits here as, I know I can manifest a beautiful life with Sagittarius. In this reading, if I'm given the chance, that's really what this reading is about. Yeah, this Time's Arrow has a little bit of regret in it. Yeah, there's a little bit of regret here. Yeah, there is. And But she's kind of looking up here, if you know what I mean. Like her vibe is like, well, I need to stay kind of positive here. Yeah, we're going to end this reading, Sagittarius. It's really beautiful. I feel like it's very cool. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Get your own reading, Sagittarius. Lots of fun, lots of enlightenment, yeah, for sure, on the situation.